Pod Leadum.
Top model. All the cycles. Podcast. Fleet. Spelled backwards. Dumb.
Pod Leadum. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pod Leadum. That is Top Model Podcast, spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and while sheep might be difficult to tell apart, it doesn't work for a top model.
I'm JW Crump, and I feel like you're not into this.
And I'm Alexander Price, and in a taxi at the top of the mountain, you will have your portfolios.
We are here today discussing Cycle 14, Episode 8, Welcome to New Zealand.
Fine.
Okay. My title, The Girls Who Smell Like Yesterday.
Nice. Very well done. Honestly, I hope someday we put together all of our titles and someone on Wikipedia who's good at editing just changes them. And maybe it'll be one of these two folks because we have a double-double.
So
Perfectly timed. Two new sponsors from Anchor.fm, and if you want to become a sponsor of the pod, you can do so by going to Anchor.fm/podleadum, because that's the name of the show.
Weird.
Yeah. We have a Kim, probably not Cycle 5 Kim, but maybe.
Maybe.
And one of my favorite reindeer, Dasher. Ooh. And I believe Dasher also sent an email and described, it's not spelled like that, but also, just so you know, Dasher, that's the name of one of my 3 gerbils. So very near and dear to my heart. So Kim, Dasher, thank you so much. And anyone else can sponsor us by going to anchor.fm/podleadum. You've got $1 a month. That's my sign off now.
Is it getting crowded on my private island?
Oh.
Okay, everyone. we don't even have to pull back the curtain. We have to rip that curtain down.
We have to address the Kenya elephant noise in the room.
Oh, love a throwback.
All right. So, as many of you let us know, and as many of you have probably discovered by the time this comes out, we are living in a post-Hulu world. And post-Prime, they still exist, but now you have to purchase them.
Mm-hmm.
Which, thanks to all our sponsors at anchor.fm/podleadum, we're going to have to do.
Yeah. We're hoping that this means that those cycles are going to another streaming platform.
Gotta
Maybe
show up somewhere, right?
Paramount Plus, Netflix.
Wow.
I would love just Wow Presents Plus takes it over.
just buys. It's just that and nothing else. So just so you know, we're all now, right as of this recording, using purchased ones from Amazon. Although, Alexander, didn't you get them all your last Hulu?
Yeah, I pushed through, and I even did, I won't talk about it now, but I even did the recap early because I was not paying for a recap episode.
No,
Proud
you
of
shouldn't
you.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have to.
I did extra work for you listeners. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
welcome
someone's...
to the island
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh,
of memories.
Alexander and me in a big hat and sunglasses on a yacht. Hannah!
I think they're coming to save me.
No, we're all coming to drown on the island together.
We just waved the boat away, and Hannah's like, no.
Let me go.
But
Captain
Hannah, please.
Crunch makes their first great appearance in a previously by giving us quotation marks around hair-raising photo shoot to let us know about visual puns.
But it also makes it seem like they're farming hair.
The way that they eliminate in the previously old Ansley is so mean-spirited. But Ansley couldn't model from head to toe.
Shocked that they use the whole words and not H2T.
H2T
But that also makes it sound like Ansley couldn't model blank.
at all.
It doesn't imply but she couldn't model from neck down. That's how you'd say that. But nope, Ansley didn't get any credit for anything.
My favorite part of this previously is the last 9 seconds.
Yes.
Where they show us as they always do, each of the girls' faces, but they end with Jessica's giant surprised face and linger on it for like 3 times longer than everyone else's face.
Like Ansley was a shocking elimination.
In the limo, Raina screaming, Alexandra covering ears.
Literally does the fingers in the ears thing, and they try to edit it away so hard, but it is impossible.
This is the episode where Raina wants to remind us all that she is Maria from The Sound of Music.
This is all affectation. Yes? Correct?
She's working very hard.
I deserved it, meaning her bottom 2 placement, because my picture was heinous. Let me say this. Alex is someone who, unsurprisingly, believes what Coach says. And to her, Coach is Tyra.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you tell Alexandra and I know you both didn't like it, but her perfectly average picture is heinous, she's like, it is, Coach. I got it. I'm bad. Like, she's so easily gaslit by figures in positions of power.
Are we all ready for the digital art quotes?
Nerp.
Because the first one is ethnic elegance.
Who said it?
Total control, and your angles are beautiful. And I said readable fonts.
Mm-hmm. What a nice change.
Right? I wish it wasn't on ethnic elegance, but sure.
Yeah, that's the one you wanted us to be able to read?
I'll make sure that's an impact. People need to know. I thought you were going to ask if we were ready for the downfall and the death of Angelique's hair.
Oh.
Humidity is about to attack.
Yeah, I don't know if downfall is the right
No, upraise.
That's true. I've never seen such a slow descent into madness by someone's body part, as Alexandra would describe it.
I also was very, very surprised by how many clothes Alasia was packing, because we've seen her wear none of those clothes.
Love that she packed the kudos bars, though.
Why don't we get isolated audio?
Perfect plain snack.
We have canonically said we all love a kudos bar, but why did we need isolated audio on kudos bar?
They paid for the trip to New Zealand, baby.
A reminder that kudos bars have lasted more cycles than most other things. There is a moment where Alasia is just slowly power jogging through the house, head back, screaming.
Screaming!
And there's a moment, look, Alasia's been bullied. People have not treated her well. I can't live with Alasia.
No.
I know I can't.
No fucking way.
Oh my God. We don't get bobbleheads.
But we do get an inset.
Before we get to the inset, though, who is the fact that we don't see Krista, but we do see Angelique in first class, and then Jessica is at the back of the plane, I think, because we do not see her picture.
I don't know why they put Angelique's picture first for the inset into first class.
That's what I mean.
When she was not the one who won the prize. It was a choice. Because Angelique has that first class voice ready to go.
Yep. I love that the clip they show of Alasia not being happy with them in first class makes it look like Alasia's about to go up a ladder.
Well, it's one of those double-decker planes.
That's what I mean. And because of that, it makes it seem like economy or coach class is even worse. Like they're going up some attic. But this is the full lay down first class.
This is the great version of first class that you want for a 22-hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
I did look it up. The quickest flight is the shortest time to fly from New York to Auckland. It includes usually one stop, and the time in the air is 18 hours and 27 minutes. But they were flying Delta, so there was probably delays and a lot of lost luggage.
That's a fair critique.
We land in New Zealand to the sounds of an upbeat didgeridoo.
You know what? This was maybe the nicest, least offensive introduction to a city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to also argue, though, that I don't have a concept of what would be offensive for New Zealand.
Just like, meh, meh, and then just like, boom, 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 boom.
Alexander, you act like we don't get sheeps. You act like we don't get sheeps while we're in New Zealand.
But it's not
one of
the
the contestants
intro.
is a sheep now.
It would be like a sheep blowing on the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
I related so hard to Jessica, who explained that she thought New Zealand was above Canada because, as I have stated several times, I do not understand where any country lays. And I had that moment where I was like, I bet I would have had no idea where New Zealand was at 18.
Why are we letting Jessica do the potentially culturally sensitive narration?
Okay.
Maybe because she says it in such a dumb way that it doesn't feel offensive.
You can't blame us. She's stupid.
Well,
That's what the show is saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, no. I agree. When she says there are tribal men there with these little butt flaps, and she hits butt flaps so hard it almost makes you forget that she said tribal, because in my head can only remember butt flaps.
But also just say skirt if you don't know what it is.
So they arrive at Mount Eden, the quote-unquote grassy volcano. It is the highest of the mainland volcanoes. And since filming, you can no longer take a car or motorbike or anything up there because they're protecting the land.
Oh.
And they are the tribal people in butt flaps are performing the haka, which some people may or may not know. My favorite memory of the haka is one season of the challenge they did in New Zealand. They had the contestants as the intro video do a representation of the haka. It was not so great, but it is okay because it is not exclusive to Maori people. They, as long as you're aware of it and like understand it, they don't mind if other people participate.
I was happy, and it's possible this is going to change. It probably will change in the upcoming episodes, but at least today we did not have to deal with a dance challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it really felt like it was going there. And turns out this is so unrelated to anything they're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
Other than this is literally how people are welcome to New Zealand traditionally.
Right. But normally Top Model only does things to then lead into.
Yeah.
But tricked you. This was just so you have to run back up a hill. That was the whole point of
instead this leads into a Miss J who is so damp that he's lost all ability to speak.
Why did Miss J have to come straight from the airport? What happened to Miss J?
Challenge Queen Miss J.
We also needed, maybe because it's the jet lag, we needed a better pronunciation of Maori because it wasn't what Miss J said.
But this is what I'm saying. The dampness invaded the mouth and all words became mush.
Sure.
And then pickup artist looking Colin Mothery Jeffrey.
Who is just New Zealand's Top Model's Miss J.
Yeah.
He's the runway mentor on that show.
I'm so glad we got the proper host later, because at first I felt so ripped off that we didn't get our, like,
Heidi
Daphne
Klum.
Deckers are exactly. Well, we'll never get Heidi Klum. But can you imagine if this is where Heidi Klum showed up and she's just like, told you I'd do it.
Only believes that America has talent, not models.
Also, the panel room for New Zealand's Next Top Model is so effing cheap looking. Karuni. Also, I'm so thank fucking God we got an explanation of why they're in New Zealand, because New Zealand Fashion Week has been sponsored by Air New Zealand for 8 years. It's like kind of a bigger thing.
It's growing.
It's
There's
growing.
a fashion reason to be here.
Yeah, not just vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Not just that we really like the letter Z and made a whole thing about it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask the two of you a question. Do you think that today or 2009's model needed to be ready right after they got off a plane to be ready to immediately go to go-sees? Because I'm going to argue they do not.
Never.
No one needs to be that prepared. And
I
it
would
is
argue
cruel.
that your agency wants you to get the job and thus would not put you in that position.
Right?
Like, everyone stinks. Everyone's gross. Anjali's hair is this seventh character who
But
is
also,
too much.
not only do you stink and are gross, you're in traveling clothes. Like, they're all in just kind of like cash outfits because they had to be on a fucking flight for 22 hours.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
should
the
be in
1960s.
pajamas.
Yeah.
At least they get the luxurious solo taxi
Do they?
setup.
Because I'd argue one person doesn't, because there was no taxi for Anjali. There was a taxi for Angela.
Angela. Spelled it wrong. Why give us the close-up? They
But you
only
know
gave us
what?
a close-up on two sides, and you choose the one that's misspelled?
She immediately establishes the best rapport with her driver.
She learns the driver's name.
Compliments the country and makes him her teammate.
And also goes full top model math game theory mode, where she was like, they're all going to do this. I see the cars are going this way. What I'm going to do is, you'll find her strategy is the most winning strategy in
Ever.
ever. And I just love it. I love this side of Anjali that's a strategy mastermind.
They have 4.5 hours to see 6 go-sees and then return to a different place.
Which doesn't feel like a lot of time at all for 6.
No.
It doesn't.
I wonder if they're closer together than we usually get.
I figured.
go-see
I thought it was
episode.
probably kind of a situation where it's like a fashion district or a garment district kind of a
Well,
thing.
and you can tell, I'm going to argue, that this is still an up-and-coming fashion week when you
Yeah.
take in all of the shared office spaces
Mhm.
/ converted
Houses.
residences.
I can't wait to talk about that house. I don't say a lot of nice things about Alexandra. I like her attempt at the fresh start mentality.
Sure.
I appreciate
Agree.
that she is like, you know what? I was down, but this is like a whole new ball game. Let's do it. Unfortunately, it doesn't serve her very well, but I appreciate the attempt.
She also gives up immediately when Reina runs past her.
I was surprised. Where is the competitiveness?
Yeah, you're wearing Uggs. You can
Run up the stairs.
Yeah, the Alexandra I know wouldn't have let that elevator door close.
This is new Alexandra. She's not hyper competitive. She's just hyper confident.
At the first place, 27 names. I love this tan black and white suit that they put Reina in. It is so her deal. It is so what you would hire her to model.
Notably, none of the fashion struck me as terrible.
No, nothing
I
was
feel
super
like there
heinous.
was at least one cute piece at each location.
I agree with that. The only thing I could have done without was Pride swimsuit.
Well,
Pride swimsuit made a lot of appearances in a way that made me think, did you recently say something homophobic and you were trying to get away from the publicity?
That was the fun designer.
yeah.
Emma liked Alasia's butt pic.
Sexy.
27 names is so named because that's the list of their 27 people who helped get the label off the ground. That is explained in a way that secret girl or stolen girlfriend club of douche is not explained later.
Oh, what a trio of oiliness.
Also, as just a whole thing before we get into each one, it seems like most of these designers and fashion houses are super into sustainability now, which is super cool. And like one especially like recycles, and there's a whole resale. So they're all pretty like, that seems to be a theme with New Zealand fashion right now. Yeah.
Very cool.
Emma Ford, though, who loved Alasia's butt pic, got her start doing custom rave outfits for exotic dancers. So that explains a lot what's going to happen later in this episode.
I love that backstory.
I love that Mark and Emma are definitely not a couple, but do everything like a couple.
They are married.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Successfully? No, I'm just kidding.
The 22-hour flight to New Zealand has not curbed Reina's passive aggressiveness, which takes the form of commenting on traffic lights.
Are yellow when stops I think
No.
in other countries the colors are different. I'm gonna look this up while we talk, but she keeps talking about yellow lights when they're at a dead stop, and I want to see if they're different in other countries. Talk amongst
It's
yourselves.
a green light. Why isn't anybody moving?
Her driver hates her.
Well, we figure that out at the end of this journey pretty clearly.
So then we meet Kate Sylvester, and she's the one that there's a portal called Kate Sylvester Revolve, where it's basically a free to use site that any Kate Sylvester things you have, you can resale on the site. And then the site only takes like a small commission, but like it's about reusing and loving the clothes as opposed to getting, fast fashion. So
That's very cool. She was also a fan of Angelie's Rawr.
This is the ugly outfit, I'm going to say. I didn't like the outfit that Angela got put
But
in.
it was ugly in a fashion-y way, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
It was very plausible on a runway to my eye.
Traffic light update. I was not wrong in that traffic lights are different, but not in the way I thought. The order is just different. So that the red is below
all
the
the colors
green.
mean the same things.
Apparently so.
Mhm.
I love that and speaking of Kate Sylvester, I love after any of them that we see Angeli do, she gives us the update of Kate Sylvester booked.
But damn.
She won't, she's like that. You're going to put the lower third, right? You're going to put it
secreting it
Book.
into existence.
It is also just nice to see her both so highly activated and so correct in her judgments.
Yes, but also she has so much confidence and her hair is exploding off her head.
She is slicking it down into a ponytail the best she can every time. And she knows. I appreciate that she knows. Well, and how couldn't she know? But like that it's messed up. And she's just like, hey, my hair might be looking crazy, but I'm going to wow them. I love the attitude.
I think that actually works in her favor because I think she probably comes in and is like, just got off a plane and I'm here. I'm ready. Like she clearly has the right blend of personality and professionalism in these settings and is using these weaknesses against themselves in some way.
Oh yeah, she's doing what you should do with something like that that's actually not that big of a deal, but noticeable enough, and she's guiding the narrative. She's coming in, I'm sure, saying something about it like you're saying, Alexander, probably making a cute joke, and that starts a conversation, and it makes her appear so authentic, I bet.
Yeah.
Jessica has a roller coaster of a sentence that I want to read uninterrupted. I'm really nervous. I am always worried about being perfect, having a baby, and having a husband at the age that I did. I've always had people look down on me, and so that's kind of broken me out of that, shell. But I think I'm slowly coming out of it.
That's kind of broken me. Had a pause after it that was very confusing.
That's kind of broken me. Out of that shell. Oh, we're back up. But I think I'm slowly coming out of it. So you aren't broken out? What level of shell are you in, Jessica?
We get an absolutely wild end of runway pose from Malaysia at Stolen Girlfriends Club. Hips all the way forward, head all the way back.
Are Stolen Girlfriends Club the ones who say that Alex is just casually hanging out in her Ugg boots and stuff?
Well, okay, this is the thing. We had to have this conversation about Uggs with Alexander and with the other people.
Mm-hmm.
However, they needed to have that conversation before they headed to the land of Uggs. It is not to be worn just in an everyday situation.
Y'all, do you want a top model news desk special alert? A yummy item has shipped. Woohoo! An order from Smize Cream. It's on its way to your door. I literally just got the notification in real time.
Stolen Girlfriends Club will surprise no one that they are...
That should be the whole sentence.
Well,
Stolen Girlfriends Club will surprise no one.
These three men have no experience in fashion, and they were like, we could do that. We're straight white men. Yeah, that's their whole deal. No explanation of the name other than Boosh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem with the name is it implies that we're so hot that we're always stealing your girlfriend away from you, and I'm like, okay, I don't need that kind of arrogance in my fashion labels.
It just is very
Also,
we got into fashion to get chicks.
Yeah, there are so many beautiful people in the industry you've chosen to go into. who care about grooming themselves.
I love that your biggest problem with them, Hannah, is that they really just are too greasy to function.
If that is gonna be your name, I would like to believe it for at least 30 seconds.
You need to be able to
I don't want to be disappointed by a man until he opens his mouth.
That dirty dick smell pulls them in.
Hannah, that's an amazing quote.
Thank you.
That's an amazing quote. Oh my gosh.
Words to live by.
Imagine telling someone, like Mark and Emma said about Raina, that their body and their personality isn't what you're looking for. That is how I am going to
I literally imagine myself saying that to stolen girlfriends.
Oh my God. That's how I'm going to end first dates that aren't going well. I'm sorry, your body and your personality is not what I'm looking for.
I only know one thing about Sibel, and that is that she loves a diamond cutout tight.
And a tiny glove. Tiny glove, tiny glove. Sibel loves a tiny glove.
No.
Oh, she does.
She does. I just didn't I did not like Sibel's whole deal.
Yeah, those clothes were the least appealing, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Hey, do you see that over there? It's a new narrative for Alexandra. Bad skin. A thing we'll hear this episode, never again.
Nope. And we get close-ups on this one. It seems like she had a breakout of 3 pimples.
That was about 3 pips.
Yeah, after being on a flight for 24 hours and not being able to wash her face.
Yeah, she probably got all greased up from Stolen Girlfriends Club.
That's the timeline.
Yes.
Let's talk about Anna Stratton.
Please.
And the full boutique in her modest one-story home.
Bungalow.
It fully looks like Alasia just walks into someone's townhouse, and because Alasia's such a bungler of a person, I was like, Alasia, don't go into this stranger's home. This isn't.
Yeah, this isn't full Amazing Race energy where they don't go to the right place and then they just start picking up someone's things because it happens to be
This is yellow
red
and black. It's a clue. No, that's just my Bumblebee toy.
Hannah, I don't know what accent that was, but that's my Bumblebee toy.
It's her Maya Rudolph impression.
They've lived a rich life, okay?
This is also where Krista says Alasia's walk sucks.
Alasia got a bad stinking walk. A bad stinking walk.
And she kind of does an impression in the confessional that is like spot on.
Krista does a great micro impression. Just generally.
Oh, that's a good range too. You know what's good? Micro impressions. Microaggressions, bad. That's the range. Krista knows how to at least sort of make a joke. Alexandra gives me mean girl energy sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the Alexandra we met at auditions.
I wrote the note, thank God someone likes Jessica, about 27 names, because Jessica, every time she was in front of someone, they were like, cool, too commercial? You can leave commercial? Too commercial to function?
Well, Jessica arrives at the agency at 5 o'clock.
Because she knows there's going to be 5:30 traffic.
Which, fine. If that's the one thing you know about anything, Jessica, 5:30 traffic.
I'm not going to be mad at the person who is on time, especially since yet another cycle where multiple people are late.
Whew.
Yeah. Angeli arrives at 5:10, and I have to ask the question, what the fuck is on the table in front of Jessica? Did she empty her purse in front of herself?
Well, as we'll learn soon, they are trapped in this conference room space for what seems like hours. Because later on, I will go back, but later on when Alasia and everyone's there, Alasia fully is sitting backwards in the chair eating a full bag of chips because apparently they were just trapped there
Yeah, but
forever.
she's the only one, though.
Yeah.
Well,
she just
maybe it's immediate.
Also, I need to point out, Angeli basically did this challenge in 4 hours.
Angeli.
Single one. This has to be the most dominant performance in a Go-See challenge we've ever seen, right?
Yeah, because the last person to arrive is Alexandra at 5:25.
But also, how could you beat it? Because, spoiler, Angeli also books 6 out of 6. Because if she didn't book all 6 out of 6, I'd be like, okay, well, there's a chance. But no one can beat 6 out of 6 for the rest of Top Model.
Have we ever had anyone go to all of them and get back in time?
If it has, it's rare, and I don't think they booked them all at the very least.
No, at the very least, but I'm just, even that is an accomplishment to go to all of them and to not seem rushed.
All of that. It's one of those things also where the more fun Angeli has, the better she does.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me how much her enjoyment is tied to her performance.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for some map drama? Map drama. Because Raina makes a terrible decision that she regrets instantaneously.
Okay. She blames it on her driver. She asks him if she should get out and walk because the traffic is so bad. And clearly this man has heard enough about yellow lights to last him his entire life and says, yeah, do that.
She also gets out without even asking for fucking directions to somewhere she hasn't been.
And that map turns to sawdust.
It was made of rice paper.
Melts in her hands. And then we get just an amazing Alasia moment where she realizes that she left her map at 27 names.
Why did you bring it inside?
Who knows? As she's walking back, I love her to herself going, come on, Alasia, dang. Like, so mad. She's become the rest of the girls in the house. They're just like, Alasia.
I'm going to ask, though, did she need the map? Did she need the map?
Were they directing the drivers? That was very difficult to tell.
I don't know.
Krista arrives at 5:33.
Ugh, it's so
and Angeline
rough.
is so happy. Friendship check. It's on the rocks.
I think, I'm going to say right now, Angeli was ready to abandon this friendship the moment it did not serve her anymore.
I hate that we don't find out how Krista, Alasia, and Raina did as far as booking.
I do too.
I really want to know, and I hate that they don't tell us.
Krista probably did pretty well.
Krista seemed very well liked across the board, but so did Alasia.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do love that when Krista comes in, someone yells, canceled.
So Angeli.
I love it.
Raina arrives at 6:10 and Alasia arrives at 6:15.
Here's an interesting thing. I think that it is an interesting quote that Angeli says about Krista. If the tables were turned, I think she'd be secretly happy if I didn't make it. And sure, but Angeli is being openly happy that Krista didn't make it.
I don't know that it would be a secret for Krista either, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
I'm just saying, we've been all big fans of Angeli. Angeli is letting her success breed some assholery.
Yeah.
And also not fully owning that assholery.
Ooh, no.
No.
And I love the girls who are like, we all knew it late should be late. Done. Who
She's
cares?
missing a shoe. We don't know. But I'm shocked to find out, actually, I didn't register that Alasia was only 5 minutes later than Raina.
That's my thing.
Because Alasia gets such a hard time from the head of the agency. I figured that Raina had been there way longer. And the fact that she only got there 5 minutes ahead of her is really surprising from how the show presents everything.
Oh, yeah. Now, 40 hours pass because Raina's hair is fully dried.
Yeah, Sarah Tetro took her time to get here. She was a model for only 5 years before she opened 62 Models. And then she bought a casting agency and then took their clients.
What is with all the names of places here being numbers?
Let me tell you, this is a real fun fact about Sarah Tetro. Sarah Tetro was on a New Zealand reality competition show called Treasure Island. And from what I can gather, it is Survivor meets The Mole, because contestants are required to complete a quiz on a computer about the show and their teammates during an elimination challenge. And then when both teams finish, the computer would generate the two lowest scoring members, one from each tribe, as to who will be leaving the island.
That is literally just Survivor meets
So
The Mole.
they took away Jeff Probst and replaced him with a computer.
Wait, was it a celebrity version or was
They
she just
did both? So it would go back and forth between. It's still on the air,
But she was on the celebrity. She was big enough to be on the celebrity version, is what I'm asking.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
She cannot abide lightness.
That was a good Kiwi accent.
Thank you. I
Much
was
better
really
than
nervous
mine.
about it.
We also get a sepia flash sideways where we see them handing them tickets, brochures. What are they handing the models?
I have no idea. Also, this is the first of 2 episodes in a row where they did not know how to handle the first call out getting the prize, because they have to excuse Krista. But before they excuse her, they also tell her that she still gets a garment from every designer.
You can't win. But wait, before you leave, you won.
You win.
We have a rack of clothes out there for you.
This is a continuing trend also, where terrible performance in the go-see will have no bearing on the rest of the episode.
No,
Which, I mean, good
performance.
for Alexandra,
Yeah.
but...
Jessica, 1 out of 4 booked. Great personality, natural beauty, 2 commercial.
yeah.
Alexandra, 0 out of 4 booked. Strong walk, bad skin. Angelique, 6 out of 6 booked. I just wrote, holy fuck, even with friends. Confident, presented well.
And there's not even a dramatic pause, because there needs not be one with the winner.
No.
And the winner is Angelique. Also, it's great to talk about how well Angelique did. We also need to talk about how poorly Alex did.
This is what I'm saying.
0 out
Because-
of 4.
We don't see a lot of folks get 0 either. That is a
Especially
rarity.
when you're a good walker.
Yeah.
We've had folks before who, stumbled literally through the walk, and you're like, okay, they couldn't walk. I get it.
But also, she's not one of our classic so shy folks that she can barely talk in front of people.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, Uggs and acne, they have a different relationship with it.
I felt bad for Alex, honestly, especially with her trying to have this whole new fresh start. And I'm like, well, that just got shot to heck.
So they head to the Sentinel building, they are in fact in a penthouse. And this was for a long time the only skyscraper in Auckland.
And to quote Jessica, this house isn't even on cribs.
We did not need a Cribs reference from Jessica.
I love little references like that place it in a very specific time frame.
Mhm.
You can buy this penthouse for $11 million.
A steal.
Y'all, this is a great time to remind you. Anchor.fm/podleadum. You've got $1. I loved Angelique's from subsidized housing to the tallest building in New Zealand. That was a really sweet sentiment.
was.
I appreciate how much Angelique seems to be appreciating the experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say it was undercut by having all the beds in one room.
I would just sleep on that balcony.
Yes.
The balcony to me is the most incredible part of the whole residence. And there are huge loungers out there. I would sleep on the balcony.
And Krista reminds us that they have not gotten to sleep because they said we showered and then we went to sleep. We will see the house tomorrow.
There is a table covered in clothes for Angelique. Krista's are on the ottoman of the chaise lounge.
The runner-up ottoman.
And in the morning, they head on the balcony and are meted with a full, complete rainbow. Never do you see a full arc of a rainbow other than apparently New Zealand.
This is such a gorgeous shot, and I'm sure the people who were filming it were so happy to get it. And then it being so undercut by Alasia screaming, "It's so big!"
I want to touch it.
I do like that someone who wasn't like this at all growing up, Alasia expressing her every thought like that, there's something so joyful about it that it's why she stays charming despite everything.
I also really loved the sentiment from Alasia of, I always knew the world was out there, but I never thought I would experience it.
Yeah.
It's just a very
absolutely.
beautiful way to put it.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also, they're a literal vampire. And suddenly, my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? No. A strong deodorant? Yes. The 6-pack of abs? Nope. 6-pack of beer? Yes. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol 21 plus and in select cities. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
We learned that Tyrus Green, New Zealand, does not abide the text speech. Full written out words.
Teen Texter took a week off. They're on a later flight.
They arrive at a farm? Hill? Who knows? We don't
Meadow?
know.
Welcome to picturesque Auckland. Sheep!
Mr. J and Nigel are still feuding.
Yep.
Because Mr. J, by way of introduction, says, "Did you check who my little friend is here?"
Riding in on a tractor.
I love having them all wear the same outfit.
Why have we never done this literally
This
every cycle?
is the kind of thing that is both relevant to the fashion industry and great for a competition.
Mm-hmm.
And it also rids the other variables that we usually have to talk about with stuff of just like, well, they're modeling well, but I just hate those shoes or whatever.
They got the worst outfit. It's all taken away.
And while sheep might be hard to tell apart, you have to stand out.
Model does not equal sheep.
You know that classic saying that we all say.
We also learn that Nigel even finds sheep really fucking sexy. When he calls them, "Don't be distracted by these horny beasts." I'm like, you are a sheep fucker, sir. What is going on?
Oh, bah, goodness me.
Did you think people were attracted to Austin Powers, Nigel? Is that the lesson you learned?
You know, another thing we learned is that Krista doesn't like animals. I think we need to have a conversation about how Krista is scared of or dislikes a lot of what's out there in the world.
That's true. When we learn also in Nigel's vocabulary, if he calls you sweetie, he hates you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts Alasia's shot by negging her.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can't have Alasia feel too happy for too long. The show won't allow that.
But she is just distracted by everything.
I mean, this is... there truly seems to be two categories that the models fall in.
Mm-hmm.
So distracted by the sheep and surroundings that they basically don't do any modeling, or so inspired by the sheep that they make it part of their whole deal.
Yes.
I thought it was actually kind of cute in a weird way when Angeli asks if she can sit on the sheep.
I liked it too. I mean, it's a legit question, I think.
Yeah, they sat on animals before in top model history.
Yeah, they've straddled alligators.
They're like, it's not a rock. Well, no, it's a sheep. She knew it was a sheep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that response of, it's a sheep, not a rock. I think that was a funny rejoinder.
Nigel says that things are going well when he agrees to lie and cow shit.
See, another of his kinks.
There is a moment when Angeli is jumping that one of the strings from the gown gets like hung on a branch for a little while. And I also had that moment, I was like, it is just the tiniest bit worse to go near the last because that gown is messed up by then.
Because they show us basically they are taking it off one person and putting it on another person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There's not even a steam between.
But Angeli stops having fun and her performance falls apart.
Yeah. I love Krista's fear of the sheep is so cute. It's going to nibble on me. So
to be
cute.
fair, sheep can, if you have not been in close proximity to a sheep before, they are very weird. Their eyes are really creepy.
It was also hard to tell how domesticated these sheep were.
I mean,
I mean, I think this was a union sheep, probably.
Yeah. On a 2-a-day.
A day player.
Sheep are notoriously stupid and will just kind of do whatever you tell them.
I guess we do have herding sheep as a whole thing and a concept we are aware of.
Like known is that sheep are stupid animals. Unlike like goats, for example, are quite smart exploratory animals. Sheep will just
hang out.
Yeah. But also
just hang out in their Ugg boots and stuff.
When you visit New Zealand.
Great walkers though.
When you visit New Zealand, if you are driving and there are sheep just in the road, you just have to stop and wait for them to move.
What power.
Yes. Back at the house, Jessica and Alasia are nervous.
Can we talk about what Alasia is wearing while they read the Tyra Doom scroll?
You know we always can, Hannah, and we will.
Rain boots, knee socks, shorts, tank top, sweater shrug, plaid scarf, beret.
We have seen the weather go from nothing to rain, Hannah. She's ready for it all.
It's like Alasia was playing a game of Pretty Pretty Princess, and all she needs is the black ring to win the entire game.
Oh my god!
Or is that the opposite?
No,
if you
that was the
was
opposite.
The curse,
that was the
curse.
opposite, but the black ring was the fucking
the thing.
look.
Oh, it was such a look. I loved it.
Love that game.
I hated Raina and Jessica soft bullying Angelique.
You have an attitude. Well, don't talk to me then. Yep.
Simple.
I love that captions crunches the U's and the 2's and the B's in the Tyra mails, because it's like, even when they read them out loud, you have to read out loud the U. It is so stupid. This penthouse is nice. It's pretty absent of anything.
Yeah, this was not furnished.
It's not very decorated either.
Well,
like, you get a Nicole pick every so often.
There's one really big statue mask.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also present in the confessional. It might be the same one. It might be one that's just very similar.
But there's also one in panel, which made me think at one point they were just filming the confessionals on the side of panel.
And just low, dim lighting.
Yeah.
That statue in panel is driving me insane. And I'm going to sound like a crazy person, and I apologize.
Do it.
But sometimes it looks like it is located to the left of the panel desk, and sometimes it looks like it is directly behind them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why.
It's haunted. See, this is Hannah's Alexander moment.
2 models.
2 statues.
Let's get into it. This panel room, I hope they left this for New Zealand's Next Top Model, because this was so much better than their panel room.
I didn't need quite so much wood on the walls moments. Yeah, just wood in general.
It also looked like I couldn't tell if behind the desk, once again, was a painting of trees or like a copse of fake trees.
I think it's a copse of fake trees.
Is it? Oh.
I think it is. It's like a diorama of trees.
I'm going to say something that's stupid. I'm going to say something real
Come on in, the water's warm.
I love the island of previously. NZNTM is a weird abbreviation.
It's a rough one. Hard to say.
Nothing. It looks like it's nothing. It's impossible to say.
It looks like something you'd see on like a stock ticker.
Yeah. I mean, it's better. It's worse, definitely, than ANTM, which is Australia's Next Top Model. Capital A, lowercase US. Capital NTM.
I guess it's so hard because they're like, the most popular one already starts with an A.
I'm also grateful that we haven't had to cover that yet, because AUNTM is going to autocorrect to autumn for actual years.
Mm-hmm.
The pantsuits followed Tyra, but only one sleeve.
The fit remains problematic.
Yes, didn't use any of those 22 hours to do a fitting.
And Sarah Tetro is our guest judge.
We start with Raina, yeah?
Yes, Raina is first.
And we find out from Raina the name of the little sheep.
I love it.
Tyra refers to him, which is Prince. And then speaking of micro impressions, I very much enjoyed Tyra's micro impression of Prince.
I did too. I really liked it. I also like that Raina gave credit to the animal. Good for you, Raina.
This is a pretty great photo.
Yeah, I think the photo is quite good.
I do too.
She looks a little like a vampire.
I mean, when you get that smoky of an eye and that blood red of a lip,
Yeah.
Yeah, and a mostly like, cape-esque outfit.
Mhm.
It's going to read vampire. But it's fun. It's kind of back to that. Again, I remembered more of Raina's successful photos being straight on, and I still think that's her strongest suit. But I've been pleasantly surprised at how many of hers aren't straight to camera.
The sheep is very incidental in this, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's hidden. At one it's basically behind the skeleton tree.
Yeah.
Alasia is next.
Oh, boy.
There's
You should only have your back fully to camera if we can see your butt.
Well, this made me wonder, did Nigel pick out the pictures and not Tyra?
I don't know. We've never had that before. What makes you say that?
Just the way he speaks about it. And the way Tyra seems surprised by the photos.
Maybe. That'd be an interesting idea.
Because so much of her styling is hidden.
Yeah.
This photo, regardless of who selected it, is so unsuccessful, though. You can't even tell what she's wearing. She's the only person that doesn't look like she's wearing what everyone else was wearing.
No.
And not in a good way where she made it her own.
Right.
Just where it's lost.
And I don't know if we've ever had a picture on Top Model where you see so little of the model.
Yeah, you barely see a sliver of her hand and like the bottom bit of her face is even cut off. So you're not even seeing her full head.
Yeah, it looks like they could have photoshopped anybody's face there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, it's rough.
Alexandra is next.
Tyra tries to make fun of her for runway walking to them. And then Alexandra says, well, I'm on a runway. And I say, good for you, Alexandra.
I found that cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think she looks super tall in this photo. I hate the head back again.
I don't know why they keep picking these up the nose shots of Alexandra. I am convinced that she has better ones than this.
I am gonna continue to press. Not that I like the picture necessarily. That's not what I'm going to say, but I was denied that perhaps Alexandra actually does lean back in all of her shots. And I'm going to say right now, she leans back in all of her shots. And she has only been given mostly positive feedback. And it is just getting further. And she's in a limbo now. She is going under a stick. I do like the interaction.
Yeah,
yes.
I like the interaction, and the dress looks really dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just wish she had tilted her head forward.
Me too. It bothers me to no end.
But I can't really blame her because they love it. So, if you're listening to Coach said that she loved it, so.
Is this where we get dressitude?
Hate. Jessica is next. I don't hate this photo.
I don't either.
I like the body positioning. I think the way... I think as a photo, overall, it's actually one of the most successful because it both shows the garment and, I'm sorry, the way it's interacting with Prince.
Right?
It's amazing.
And I love, it looks like the tree is her hair, and I love it.
And it also kind of, the shape of the dress and the tree are like interacting.
They have just decided that Jessica doesn't have an editorial look in her face. And I don't think that there's anything that Jessica can do about it to change their minds.
I don't think so
The show has
either.
decided she's not winning, so we can't give her any credit.
And then she does something that stands by that too. And I appreciated this where she says, oh, so you're saying, because they give her some stupid advice. And she says, oh, so you're saying that even though I'm a commercial model, you think I can do it? And I'm like, good for you for just straight up saying, look, can I do this? If not, send me home.
Yeah, and also, it seems like Jessica, to give her some credit, is like saying, it seems like commercial model is like not a bad thing.
Seems like I have a really big strength.
So, suck it, I guess. Yeah, I like this photo.
I do too.
Her face is not the strongest, but
I also love that they blow off how good of a poser she is. It's like, yeah, you have great, interesting poses, whatever. I'm like, that seems to be a pretty big part of modeling.
that not all the people here have.
Yeah, and we've talked about so many models who lack an imagination, and I do not think you can say that about Jessica's modeling.
No. Krista is next. Before we get to the photo, they like this outfit she's wearing.
I do want to throw out there, irrespective of the actual outfit, that one of my favorite things about Krista is how fully she disregarded her tie over and how she always gets praised for how she looks in panel.
That ponytail has never once made an appearance.
She didn't take that to New Zealand.
That was conveniently left in the closet.
She packed 3 more kudos bars and left that ponytail out. Now, let's please talk about this.
She is the tree.
My God.
It's so fucking perfect.
I don't know how she did this.
No. If you wanted to cast Krista as Storm from the X-Men from this photo, you could do it.
Storm Maleficent?
Yeah, like...
This is something they say on Top Model all the time, but for the first time I thought it. If you were flipping through a magazine, you would stop and stare at this picture. It is undeniable how
magical.
Successful it is.
So good. She's such a good model. It sounds like such a stupid thing to say, but Kristen is such a good model.
If I have to critique it a little bit, I think her face has been stronger. But like that's so not even the point of the picture.
Right. Oh my gosh.
This is the same dress that Alasia was wearing.
Yeah.
That's why I love this challenge. Like Hannah said, there's something so good that there's a direct comparison to like successful and not successful showing off the garment, which at the end of the day is mostly what modeling's about.
And finally,
speaking of garments,
Anjali is last.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The fact that they keep this in the show, I understand why, but I'm baffled by. So she walks up in an Emma Ford original, and Andre Leon Talley says, "What the fuck is this dress?"
Gives it the Drecitude seal of disapproval.
And Anjali's trying to have fun, and she tries to do a bit that no one understands because it is indecipherable.
Yeah, this is the moment they decided Anjali will not win the show.
I just love also how she transitions into her club walk, as she calls it, because she said, Tyra, I'm glad you said club. And Tyra's like,
you are?
She's like, did I say club? I don't remember.
She does this. This is one of the weirder things. And in my head, this happened during an audition.
That is what it feels like.
This is an audition bit that you do. This is such, like, I think that truly she thought that this picture was not going to be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like,
stall tactics.
Dazzle them with, remember how much you like Anjali?
I think the difference is this is Anjali desperate and sad, where normally Anjali, like of earlier today at the Go-Sees, was like taking a weakness and using it as a strength. This is her grasping at Club 54 Coke straws to like sell this.
I just don't know what she thought was gonna happen.
And also, frankly, you should come in with the confidence that you won the Go-See challenge and got 6 out of 6. They're probably not going to send you home.
No, but they also don't reference it.
Ugh, which is so frustrating. But again, part of that was maybe because their brains were erased. There is nothing I like more than Tyra's cringe face. Like, when Tyra's caught off guard and doesn't know how to react, it is TV gold.
When Tyra has her nonsense thrown back in her face.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of nonsense.
This photo is not that bad, not the best.
It is firmly middle of the road.
Yeah.
I think it's a weak photo from Nigel.
They
try to make it out like Nigel took this great photo that Anjali let down, and I just think the setup is very static compared to all the other ones.
Yeah, and I think it's the worst composition.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seems like a photo of the tree that Anjali got plopped into.
I also don't love the whole, sometimes as a model, you just have to let the dress do its thing. Because I would argue, it's one of the reasons we like Jessica's modeling, is that part of modeling is working the garment, so to speak, and figuring out how it's going to look good and the angle and how to sell that and whatever. And I feel like that's what Anjali was trying to do, because we haven't really talked about this dress. This dress was gigantic. Mm-hmm. It had a giant like collar. It had all these elements to it.
Huge train.
Yeah, and Nigel got on his case about got on his high horse about like Angelique was really worried about what the dress would look like. It's like she should be. That was the challenge.
Modeling. That's modeling.
That is also, especially in this challenge, the whole challenge.
Right.
Is what are you going to do with this dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not her best, but it's definitely in the middle. Very obviously.
Yeah.
It also helps that there's a clear loser.
Well, private panel.
Apparently, Raina was successful because she worked her emotions?
What the fuck did that mean?
Don't know.
This is weird, y'all. I actually didn't have a single note for private panel. I found this such a boring private panel overall.
I didn't have a ton of notes. I had a captions crunch where they said, this is Ock-it to me, where they dropped the S and pushed the A-O-C-K together. Also, this tells me I don't think I would like New Zealand's Next Top Model because Sarah is a lot.
Yeah. Look, they're gonna make fun of Angelique. Angelique did something that was eminently make fun ofable.
Yeah.
But to say that you were traumatized by what she did, calm down.
Can you do that in Sarah's voice?
Oh, can I? I'm a little traumatized by that second entrance.
She just seems to take personal offense to everything in a way that I don't appreciate.
She also really seems like she's buttering up Nigel, and Nigel does not need any butter. Thank you very much.
No, he produces his own.
Never have we had a panel, public and private, so often say the word composition.
And he says in a full little kid pout about Alasia, I want her to be my muse, and she's not.
If only someone could start a show to find the next model muse.
Call out order. Krista, obviously first.
I mean,
no,
come on.
Not a ton of competition. Then Alexandra is second.
I would say that the dress looks second best in her photo.
She books 0 go-sees.
Well, apparently that just doesn't matter anymore.
It's so frustrating how that doesn't matter.
Then Raina is third, who was late and was not told off.
Nobody, the lateness never came up.
Nope.
And Angelique is fourth.
Oh.
And her pity face.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was thinking, while other people were getting called up, that Angelique was so sad that it looked like she was falling asleep.
She did look like she was falling asleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Standing up like a bird. So if Tyra had said something...
I love, because I also know Hannah's feeling on birds and how much she hates them.
I understand needing to say something. And if this had felt from Tyra more off the cuff, like,
yes.
Oh, I saw you standing back there and your head was down, you have to present differently, even when bad news might be coming your way.
Yeah.
That would be one thing. But to say, like, it's an ongoing problem that you sometimes have such a dejected demeanor, it looks like self-pity and it's not attractive.
Yeah, Tyra said, screw your sadness. And look, the way, like Hannah was saying as she was maligning birds, that it was too much. For me, it was too much.
It seemed
It was a lot.
performative.
Yeah. So I think it would have been weirder if she hadn't said anything. But of course, Tyra can never make it just a one-time thing, like you're saying. It always has to be like, this
Pattern
is
of
you
behavior.
and who you've always been.
Mm-hmm. It's like she saw, like we've been talking about, she wants to break Angelique so hard, and it's like she saw an opportunity to do so. It was like, let's go all the way there.
Let me say this, though. I would have made Angelique even sadder, though, because I would have put Angelique in... It's so hard, because if it's just the pictures...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would have bottom two'd her, but then it's the 6 out of 6, but then I feel bad for Jessica because I'm like, you do not deserve bottom 2 placement for this picture. It's just that there's and she
books more than Alexandra.
She was the runner up in that competition.
But they got to commit to the storyline.
Yeah. Alasia, we feel that you lack focus and have so much potential. Sometimes you get to set and it's like, where did she go? Her body is here, but her brain isn't. Her brain? Her brain isn't? Strange. And then we have Jessica, that pretty girl. You pull a picture out that is quite interesting. But what scares the judges is that you also pull up pictures that are want commercial.
It's a bummer for Jessica. And, Lord knows we've had some issues with Jessica, but she has proven that she can take a high fashion photo on several occasions.
She's had 2 number 1 call outs.
And neither of them were like commercial challenges.
No, it's just they've decided at some point that despite the fact that there is portfolio photos that prove otherwise, she will never be more than a commercial person. But I feel like for Jessica, it must be so confusing to go from having the number 1 call out the very first time for a very editorial shot and then being like, oh, it must be an editorial person. And then having this like switcheroo on you.
Here's the thing. If the evidence they were using was the feedback from the Go-See challenge, that would be one thing. That would make sense. But since there is no mention of that challenge, it really just does not add up.
No. So Alasia obviously goes home because, duh.
It was time, I think, too.
We find out from Jessica that Raina practices for an hour every night, I guess.
I'm going to practice just like Raina. Okay.
And to Alasia, Tyra says, so Miss Pretty, you're also the prettiest girl on the block.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Did you hear what she said? Oh, Alasia.
She said something polite and positive. Stupid, dumb Alasia.
I mean, the sad thing is that telling Alasia to focus probably is the best advice that you could give her.
Sure.
But then, this whole bit, when she is about to make a happy exit, the queen, what is your name? Turn to me.
And then she just turns around. Alasia? Right?
This is not something we did, Tyra. This is not an inside joke.
I think, honestly, Tyra was expecting Alasia to have a quirky exit. And then, no, I think she was expecting her to have a memeable exit. And then when she didn't, she was like, okay, well, we'll make it happen. Alasia, twirl! Twirl!
It's a very nice departure. When we see her portfolio, almost all the pictures are pretty great.
She got 2 number 1 callouts too. It's so wild to me that Alexandra is still in this competition.
Yes.
And that the bottom 2 were Jessica and Alasia.
With 2 callouts each.
Who have had 2 number 1 callouts.
Mm-hmm. And before we get our update, Tyra continues to save the full crazy casual for next week on. And this time, it's discovering that Tyra will be taking the photos next episode and saying, which girl do you think's going to impress me most on the photo shoot? Ooh.
Like she's got her like vibrator in.
Have you heard of a photo shoot? This is a trippy one, y'all. This update. Strap in. Alasia Ballard.
Okay.
She has a 45-minute 2020 video where she did an IG live asking or answering questions fans were asking, and someone uploaded it to YouTube. Now, this is just her. This is not an interview. This is not with a partner model, etc. I did watch the first 10 minutes, and I'm just going to give you some notes from it. Confirms her thoughts that there was racism displayed by Brenda, Jessica, and Raina. But she also says that she likes Brenda the most.
What?
Which was a twist.
Because she's obvious in her shittery.
Apparently, according to her, Jessica, anytime she got her photo called like in order, no matter when it was, she'd go, She also doesn't like Krista and says that Krista started every fight that they had. She also speaks on the fight with Ansley about the frozen peas, but twist, Alasia says it was about frozen yogurt, and she has no idea why they edited in a shot of frozen peas because what they were arguing about was frozen yogurt. And
which
what
makes
happened,
more sense.
Yeah.
Well, what had happened was it had been taken out and then put back in the freezer, apparently. And Alasia was like, is that okay that it was like out for a while or something? It was.
She took her food handler's license test.
Her favorite shoot was the vampire one. And then the alarm, the infamous unusable alarm, was apparently shaped like an egg. And so it was like an egg timery thing, and she couldn't figure it out. And I was like, well, that is a weird alarm to have. And apparently when she set it for 7 a.m., it was actually set for p.m. and all this other stuff.
It's still a pattern of behavior. That was...
Here's the thing. And this is me inferring. And it feels like Alasia isn't at a place, and maybe she shouldn't be, but isn't at a place where she's going to take responsibility for her sides of many things.
Mm-hmm.
Then her Instagram.
I just opened it up.
Yeah.
Right, Rooney. She took a note from this show that was the wrong note.
It reads in a curly font.
That's the note.
The original goddess, fairy godmother Chocolate Honey, America's Next Top Model alumni, Cycle 14, award-winning, does not say what, just in general, internationally known, and she's one of the few people that links to an OnlyFans. And the post, even though she has like over 10,000 followers, the posts all have like 2 or 3 likes, and they're all just posts of tweets and other text and just the answers to like Yahoo Answers and Google, and also just music she listens to. And like she'll Google things like the noise ordinance in Georgia.
Wait, why does she have a Planet Fitness $1 off?
A Wikipedia definition of dystopian? I get that you're trying to make a point, but that is not the most effective way to do so.
It's a weird thing, especially for a model. And maybe I'm just used to all the models modeling in their Instagram. 2 quick notes. She announced that she was engaged in September 2020. So she's still engaged, or maybe has gotten married by now. And she was also as a fun fact, the second contestant alumni to become a plus-size model after the show, but not be a plus-size model while on the show. The first one being Leslie from Cycle 6. Yeah. So, yeah, Alasia stayed weird.
To eulogize Alasia, I liked her a lot more than I remembered. She was annoying, to be sure.
Wouldn't want to live with her.
No. Took pretty good photos.
Enjoyed watching someone actually improve at modeling over the course of the television show.
Yeah.
And set out to improve in a very deliberate way.
Here's my thing. I think she makes for great television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she deserved the number 1 call-outs that she got.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that having been in fights with Ren, Krista, Ainsley, Brenda, I think, Jessica,
Angeli
Raina,
at the beginning, I think.
Angeli, yeah. There was at some point, you're the common denominator. And I'm absolutely not covering up that there was like racially motivated bullying and other things like that happening.
Yeah.
I also think that Alasia must have been one of the most impossible to live with people that has ever been on this show.
Other than maybe Monique.
But Monique was
Alasia,
trying to be impossible.
Yeah.
Yes, and Alasia lasted longer.
Yeah. So I like her as television, but also there's a part of me that's just like, wow, did you make everyone just
miserable?
Yeah.
I guess it's a thing that you don't see on reality television that often, I feel like, where it feels like someone could be kept on just because they're good television, but they also are actually good at the skill as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a fun combo.
They didn't have to jump through many hoops to keep Alasia on as long as they did. And look, she created the GIF of all GIFs. I found so much. I find her, especially in Talking Heads, so endearing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird that, and look, all of this is also could be explained away with 18 years old.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
18 when 18 wants to, you know? What an interesting rewatch of a person.
And if you think we're an interesting rewatch, you should rate, review, and subscribe. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. We see you. We heard you. Spotify reviews are coming in.
Thank you.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I think we have over 60. And hey, if you want to review us on Spotify, fun fact, it's just a star rating. You don't have to write anything.
Nope. Even if you listen on Apple Podcasts, go on Spotify and click those stars.
One thing I do like about Spotify is it does make you listen to a certain minimum number of minutes before you can review, which I think's good. I think it's good.
Yeah,
so that means your friends have to at least play an episode in the background or something.
You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. You can also send something to our P.O. box. I check it every right before we record. So if there's something there, I'll catch it.
And hey, y'all, you probably heard it in the middle of this episode, but Smy's Cream Part 4 is coming. The order is on its way.
Our curse continues.
And
Smy's Cream 2022 and beyond.
Fun fact that we'll explain in the episode, we're not 100% sure how many pints of ice cream are going to be inside.
But it was still expensive. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Come say hi on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
Be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you do. That way we can see it and also differentiate it from it's snowing wherever PodLeadum means snow currently.
Yeah.
So we're seeing
lots
a lot
of traffic.
a lot of that. A lot of that PodLeadum.
Mm-hmm.
So for PodLeadum, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.